Hello again, everybody. Welcome back to Groundhopper Soccer Guides. My name is Paul Gerald, coming to you today with another round of English soccer trivia. So previously, if you've been paying attention, or even if you haven't, what have we done so far? We have previously done English stadium trivia. This is me attempting to take use of YouTube technology by pointing out the link to watch the stadium trivia video. I also did a club nicknames video, so you can try to watch that video as well. Otherwise, poke around on YouTube. Done some other videos like my 5 favorite crowd reactions. That's kind of a fun one. Today we're going to get back into English soccer trivia. And as I've said before, if you're an English person, this is going to be really easy. If you're an American or some other non-English person, then some of these might be challenging and kind of fun. So either way, hopefully you'll enjoy learning a bit more about songs. All of these are from the top 2 divisions from the Premier League or Championship. And it happens that they're all songs that you would hear right at the beginning of the game. So sort of the traditional pre-game anthem, such as You'll Never Walk Alone at Liverpool, which I'm telling you about because it's not in this quiz. So this is the first of 2 parts, by the way. We're going to do 5 songs in each video. So, all right, so for the first one, oh, and by the way, some of these, like, you might recognize the stadium. You might even be able to find the name of the clubs written somewhere on the stadium. You know, I'll do my best to blur these things out. If you need to close your eyes and do it just by the song, that's fine. But then again, some of these, if you recognize the stadium, I'll be even more impressed than you recognizing the song. So let's get started. The first one, pretty famous, pretty straightforward. I threw in a little twist here that might confuse you just a bit if you're kind of new. So anyway, here's contestant number 1. Okay, did you get that one? The little twist there was that's their old stadium. Kind of a hint there, I suppose. Number 2. This one, again, a club that you've probably heard of. The teams are coming out on the field, the music starts, and the crowd joins in. Here's question number 2. The little hint there was there were a couple of hints on the field, one of which probably attracted your attention anyway. The dancing girls, the cheerleaders. There's really only one club that has those in the English football system. So there you go. That's another hint for you. All right, number 3. This is possibly my favorite pregame song. This is one where you will recognize the tune, but the lyrics are different. And in fact, I might even put the lyrics on the screen if I can figure out how to do that. And I'm going to have to mumble out one part of it where they actually say the name of the club. So off we go. Right before a big derby match in 2018. Here is question number 3. Did you get that one? Often I tell people they sing a song to John Denver's Annie's song, and they're like, what the hell song is that, maybe? You fill up my senses like a night in the forest. Well, up there, they fill up their senses like a gallon of Magnet. By the way, Magnet is cheap beer. Woodbines, filterless cigarettes, snuff, imagine you know what that is. A greasy chip butty, B-U-T-T-Y, that's a word for a sandwich in that part of the world. It's literally what we Americans would call a French fry sandwich. Culinary treats, I tell you. All right, let's go to number 4. Number 4, this one might be harder to make out the lyrics. This is not a song that you'd recognize. This is a recording of an actual team from this club singing the song that was written for their FA Cup run back, I think, in the early 1970s. The song stuck, and it is now a great pregame anthem. At which club? Question number 4. And then finally, number 5, this one you might be able to get. It's going to be really easy if I don't figure out how to blur out the name of the club on the video. Not a song that you would know unless you follow such things. This song was written for the club. Really fun rock and roll song that has references to jellied eels and glasses of beer. By the way, when I first was going to this club, someone asked me if I was going to have a jellied eel, and I was like, ooh, what kind of jelly? No, not a jelly deal, jellied eel. So here they are singing about glasses of beer and jellied eels. Enjoy. Question number 5. So how did you do on round 1 of song trivia? Let's go through the answers here first of all. The first one with the bubbles blowing around. Come on, Americans, if you watch the Premier League, you got to know that West Ham United blows bubbles before the game, and they sing an old song, I'm Forever Blowing Bubbles. Couldn't be more depressing lyrics, if you ask me. I'm forever blowing bubbles way up in the air. They fly so high, nearly reach the sky, and like my dreams, they fade and die. So go get them, boys. Number 2, who's glad all over? That is Crystal Palace, with the crystals dancing around on the field and the eagle dancing around, waving his arms on the field, his wings, whatever. Yes, they sing Glad All Over before every game at Selhurst Park. Number 3, the Greasy Chip Buddy song. That is beautiful downtown Bramall Lane at Sheffield United Football Club. They are in the Premier League, so if you get a chance to see one of their games just around right before kickoff, you might hear them up there singing about greasy chip buddies and gallons of Magnet and so on. Number 4, Marching On Together, We're Gonna See You Win. That is Leeds United. Leeds United made a big, they used to be the best team in the country. One of those years they went to the FA Cup final, put the players in a studio, recorded Marching On Together, and really great atmosphere if you get there for a big game especially, and they all sing that song beforehand. And finally, number 5, Let 'Em All Come Down to the Den. The Den, the home of the Lions, the home of Millwall Football Club in South East London. Sometimes I get confused about the areas of London. they're south of the river, as it mentions in the song. Great fun song, and so that's and also a really fun place to go. So there you go. That is the first 5. I'm going to do another video with another 5 questions. That'll be out in a few days here, and hopefully you'll have a chance to check that one out. If you go 10 for 10, I'd love to hear about it. There's no prizes. Sorry. I'll give you praise, I suppose. So otherwise, just while you're here, I guess as a now YouTuber, I'm supposed to ask you to subscribe or put comments down below. I'll never do that again, I promise. And I'm never going to say, hey guys, at the beginning of a video. That'll be the only time you ever hear me say it, is when I just said it. But I will encourage you to look around. I've got lots of cool videos on here. Long before I started shooting these videos, I was posting videos of goal celebrations and songs and atmosphere at clubs all around the country. If you go over to my website, groundhopperguides.com, you can learn about all the things I have over there. I sell a guidebook. I have consulting services, help you plan your trip. And I have ground hop tours that you can join us, come over and hook up with a bunch of like-minded folks and have a good time going to a game. So thanks for coming by. Check out some of the other videos, and I'll see you at the grounds.